What? What? We did it. What? What happened? What happened?
That's right. Allison.
Allison scored! Yes! Yes! Yes!
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to another stream on the Ryan LFC channel. I'm joined by one of the co-hosts of the Ryan LFC channel, Yusuf. We're here for the preview. Oh god, my camera's turned off.
Yes, guys.
Oh no. Awesome, isn't it?
Yeah.
Look,
Okay, there we go. There we
go. All right, there we go. So,
yeah,
Yusuf,
big
this game is massive. How are you feeling? We are 2 games away potentially from being another Champions League final. How do you feel?
I'm feeling very excited, but at the same time, I think we can't underestimate Villareal. I think we're gonna go through, but it won't be easy. They've got some very good players, and they're gonna make this very difficult for us.
100%. And I've got to say, one of the only clubs I really. Oh, for come on! It's so sensitive. This bloody camera. It's a mare. I'm sorry, guys. Oh no, that's the wrong camera. The back. Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
What it is. One of the only clubs I really didn't want to play was Villareal, and I'll tell you this why. I have so much respect for Villareal. Like, they are one of the only clubs that I really know that actually love Liverpool. Because if you look at them, all I've seen on Twitter is all Villareal fans going, can't wait to play Liverpool, big game, and they all have a picture of Villareal fans holding a banner saying "Just for the 96," and that is absolutely fantastic by Villareal. And what I mean is, I hate that we're playing them because I have so much respect for them and I feel sad for them. But at the end of the day, we've got to do what we've got to do, and I know there's gonna be lovely Villareal fans. We're gonna have a good game. Both fans will enjoy it. And it's going to be great. So I'm looking very forward to this game, as we talked about on your podcast. Links to Yusuf's podcast will be in the description. The Liverpool Live podcast, if you guys want to check out loads of stuff on there, a link will be in the description. We did an audio version of the preview, and we were talking about Nagelsmann's Bayern Munich, and that how if we got Nagelsmann Bayern Munich, I would be still confident going through. Because they're not Hansi Flick. Hansi Flick's Bayern demolished teams 8-2. I think, if I remember correctly, when Hansi Flick won the Champions League, he did the whole unbeaten, the entire Champions League.
Yeah, he didn't lose one game.
And not many teams have done that. You know, Chelsea, when they won the Champions League, they conceded the least amount of goals, but they lost to Porto in the second leg 1-0. So I'm very looking forward to this game. You know, Villareal fans have been very supportive and nice to us. And we've got to move on. So I'm going to keep this quick, guys, because obviously for people wondering, this is live, but this is also going to, for people watching this post live. Today is Tuesday, and today is the first Champions League game, which is City Real Madrid.
What a game.
We will be live in about 15 minutes time for the watch along of Manchester City versus Real Madrid, because obviously we're doing that because obviously if we go through, that's our opponents. We've got to have a look at how they're doing. So we will be keeping an eye on that. We'll be doing a watch along for that. Hopefully Yusuf if he can will join us, and Sebastian. But I'm really looking forward to this game. So let's quickly move on to our starting 11s. So you go first, Yusuf.
So, like we said on the podcast, Matip, I don't think he can play more than 3 weeks or 3 weeks, 3 games in a week. So because he has his injury problems, and I think Konate would be the better fit in this game. Keep Matip rested for Newcastle. So I'm gonna go Alisson and goal. In the defense, Van Dijk, Konate, Trent, and Robbo. In the midfield, Fabinho, Thiago, and Keita. I think we need to have our most creative midfield. Villarreal are going to be tough defensively to break, so we need as much creativity as we can get. Up front, Luis Diaz, Sadio Mane, and Mohamed Salah. I think that should be our front three from now on in the big games because they have been performing very well.
I'm going exactly the same as you. No changes whatsoever. That's why Matip's not been injured this season, because we've controlled him. The problem with last season was it was coming. We played an injured Matip in games because we had no one. We legit had no one. We didn't have Van Dijk. We didn't have Gomez. So those two are for the season. We only had Matip left. So we had to play someone else with him. And we kept messing around. And Matip was a little bit injured, but we kept playing him. And eventually he went over absolutely fantastic, beautiful tackle versus Son. But unfortunately, he sacrificed his ankle ligament at the same time. But that's why I'm happy we got Konate, because we can swap, and we haven't seen a difference with swapping. Obviously the only problem with the difference we've seen, of course, is when we have Konate, we're faster in the higher line because he's fast. So I'm very, very, very happy. So that's the same for me. That's where I'm going. So Alisson, Trent, Konate, Van Dijk, Robertson, Fabinho, Thiago, Keita, Mane, Diaz, Salah. No, hello, 100%. Sebastian. We're doing a watch along for Real Madrid City. So if you want to join me, mate, and co-host it with me, just let me know. We're going to be doing the watch along for the City Real Madrid game on here, because obviously we need to find out who we're going to play. So we'll be live for that in 10 minutes time. So let's move more quickly to our score predictions. I'm not going to change. I'm going to go same as I said in the podcast. Audio version: Liverpool 2, Liverpool 2, Villareal 1.
Yeah. I said either 2-1 or 2-0, but I think it's going to be 2-1 because Villarreal, I think they've been very good with their counterattacks. They'll probably get a goal. So
we've talked about Danjuma and Chukwueze. They're gonna be dangerous player. So Gabriel's gone 2-2 in that game. I've gone 3-2. For the simple reason is I think City are just better as a team. They're gonna outpossess Real Madrid. They're gonna win the midfield battle, I think, and I think that's will win them the game. But I think Vinicius is going to cook Stones at right back. But Real City will be too good, so they will get the third. So it'll be all to play for in the second leg in the Bernabeu. But I think a 3-2 win for for Manchester City tonight. And Sebastian's gone a Benzema hat-trick again. If Benzema has another hat-trick, this guy's ridiculous. Right?
Yeah.
So in 4 Champions League games, he would have scored 3, 6. In 4 Champions League games, 3 back-to-back hat-trick, 4, 5, 6, 7. In 4 Champions League games, he scored 7 goals with 3 hat-tricks. That's ridiculous. No. I've got 3, 6, 9. 10 goals. 10 goals in 4 games. If Benzema does that, I cannot hear anyone say that Salah's the best player in the world. Because Benzema, I think, probably would have the most hat-tricks in Champions League history in 1 season. This guy is ridiculous, Karim Benzema. He's ridiculous. I would love it if he was at Liverpool, because he would cook the Premier League.
Yeah, and as much as I love Salah, I have to be real here. Benzema has to win the Ballon d'Or this season.
For me, if Real Madrid, doesn't matter if Real Madrid doesn't win if he manages to get into the final, let's say, he must go to the final, because the Ballon d'Ors now change a little bit. Now it's per season. It's not going in January. It's going to be end of the season. If Real Madrid, if they win the league, because I think they're going to win the league anyway. But if Real Madrid, if Benzema gets them to the final, and and stuff like that, I think he was the Ballon d'Or. Because I know Salah's been very poor recently, and I'm sorry, but Benzema's been absolutely ridiculous. But anyway, guys, I'm going to go now. We're going to be live in 10 minutes for for Manchester City versus Real Madrid. So we'll see you then. I'll put the link in the chat for the live stream if you guys want to join. Hopefully, Sebastian, I'll send you the link if you want to join me on that one. And we'll see you guys tomorrow at 7:30 for a watch along of Liverpool versus Villareal. I'll be joined by Yusuf and Sebastian. No Stephen. And we'll be back then for Liverpool stuff. But tonight we'll be back in 10 minutes for a watch along of Man City versus Real Madrid. So see you guys then. And come on, you Reds.
Come on, you Reds.
Come on, you Reds. Let's go.